All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we have a goblet squat tutorial, right? I'm gonna start with the lighter weight, and then I'm gonna show you the heavier weight also, right? And just the I'm not gonna say do's and don'ts of it, but just like how I want to go about doing these movements is very important to getting the most benefit from them, right? So like with the lighter weight, I don't have to really worry about too much about like how I pick it up, right? I want to pick it up in a good form, with good form, but it's light, so I don't really have to worry about like feeling too much of a strain when I pick it up or anything like that. I can pretty much just grab it with my hands, jump it up, and hold it up under my chin, right? I'm going to hold it, palms up, right? I like to kind of round my palms and have them facing me, squeeze the dumbbell with my forearms. I want the bottom of the dumbbell touching my chest, right? So when I go down, right, it gets a little bit of space, and then I drive back up, right? My focus here while I'm going down is to go straight down to the ground. I want to think like the bottom of the dumbbell is going towards my heels, right? So I stay grounded. Right, if you feel like you're doing a lot of this, right, getting here and then kind of falling forward with the weight and then kind of sliding back into the squat, it's either A, too heavy, right, the weight's either too heavy, or B, we don't have enough ankle mobility, right, we need better ankle mobility, right, so again, last one, head up, chest up, right, my core is engaged, right, I'm not loose coring it, right, core is nice and tight, dumbbell's touching my diaphragm basically right here, top of the dumbbell right up under my chin where I can almost sit my chin on top if I wanted to. I can sit straight down. I can hold my chin there if I want to, and then drop back up. Right? I want my elbows to go between my knees, right? Like for frame of reference, you want to kind of like touch between the kneecaps for getting a full range of motion on this squat, right? All right, now let me show you the heavier one. The heavier one is going to be different, right? So like I have the benefit of having this box right here. You can use the box, the bench, whatever. Something that's about knee height, something that's going to be like towards the bottom range of that goblet squat, to where when you pick it up, I can already be up under it, right? So instead of me hoisting it and then hoisting it again to get up here, wasting energy, what I can do is get up under it from the start, make sure I'm in a good position, bring it close to me, chin's on top, stand up from there, right? Personally, I'm not going to count that as a rep because I'm just getting set up. Take a step back so I got space, full range of motion, all the way up, right? Full range of motion, all the way up, right? If you feel like your hips are like rounding out at the bottom, focus on pushing the hips back first and then sitting behind the kneecaps, behind the heels, right? And then drive back up, right? Right. So again, push the hips out a little bit, sit behind the heels, get deep into that squat, right? Elbows should be between the knees. You should be able to like get to a position where you're sitting and then stand back up. And then when I finish, I can take it down two ways. I can just drop it to my hands and then drop it on the box, or I can sit back to the box, come down slowly, set it down, and be done with it. All right. So two variations for you that you could use, but the biggest thing is, I want to make sure my feet are planted. Right? It's almost like I want to screw my feet into the ground. Right? I like to rotate my toes out, right? Drive the knees through the toes towards the outside, sit into my lower glutes, and then drive up. Right? And also at the top, right? Last thing is you don't want to lock your knees out. Right? I don't want to get up to the top and just pop my knees back. All right? Keep the knees nice and soft. Focus on squeezing where you want to feel hamstrings, glutes, quads. Right, stay right there, right? I don't need my hips coming forward either, right? I can get a full extension with my hips without my knees locking out, or I can just keep my hips nice and bent and focus on squeezing from top to bottom and still get the full benefit of the goblet squat. All right, I hope that helped you in some form or fashion. Pray you have a great one. Peace.